Ich bin Ihr Verbindungsoffizier, um die Befehle vom BDU weiterzuleiten. Wie kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein? Dies sind aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom BDU, streng geheim.
Alright, so we have... We'll take another sector. This is only 7,000. And this will close Norwegian campaign. And then we can continue with... Because doing this one will unlock 7 to B. But I'm not sure we'll have enough time to finish the Norwegian campaign in time, because this ends June 10. I forgot to check what the date was, but we will pick this one, do it quickly, hopefully, and then we can close the whole Norwegian campaign with the skill bonus.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
So this shortcut to leave the port, so we'll use it. It's already May, so we have less than currently 1 month exactly till 10th of June to finalize everything, so let's check it. I think doing the other mission first and then this one, also reloading the whole U-boat, this will take ages, so I think we decided correctly. We'll do a quick visual check if we see anything on the horizon. If not, then we will do a hydrophone check.
Tauchen auf 10 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusche, großer Konvoi.
Alright, so we have
Peilung
another
70 Grad.
big convoy
Jawohl, Herr
leaving
Kaloy.
the way.
Schraubengeräusche, großer Konvoi.
2 of them.
Peilung 55 Grad.
Alright, so this one is probably super fast.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10
Bestätige.
Meter.
Goes from here around up there currently. So if we will speed, I will just catch it from behind, and there are enemy warships behind, so I would like to have another approach.
Kurs setzen.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
And this one goes there. Let's finalize the check.
Schraubengeräusche, mittlerer Konvoi.
We have another
Peilung
one.
5 Grad.
Kurs setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Okay, this goes there.
Anblasen. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloy, Sie sind aufgetaucht.
Elektrokompressor einschalten.
So I'll
Netzpumpe einschalten.
go there now, like there. And we
Kurs
just
auf
do
diese
another
Koordinaten
hydrophone check
setzen.
and maybe visual check as well.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt,
If we
Herr
are
Kaloy.
catching with them at least. Let me also point out that it was measured from here. and then we can remeasure everything again.
Herr Kaloi, Zielposition erreicht.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter. Horchraum besetzen.
Right, so another hydrophone check.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln. Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
345 Grad.
55 Meter.
So we will not be able to catch them. This was 54 miles, now it's 56 miles, roughly, so nope, this is out of our reach.
50 Meter.
Schraubengeräusche. Mittlerer Konvoi. Peilung 290 Grad.
Kurs setzen. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi. ...55 Meter. Kurs setzen. Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
This one seems doable.
50 Meter.
And it's a smaller one. Medium speed. Well, technically from the number of she's like 9 to 21. This one is 9 to 19. No, this one is medium, okay. The other one was large. So this seems to be doable. Anyway, I will go still further in front of it,
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
just in case.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 15 Grad.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Yeah, this one is super fast as well, at least for our U-boat. Maybe the middle one was like turning there. They were going this direction first, but they probably turned slightly. So we will get there
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Betrachten Sie es als
and
erledigt,
see
Herr
if we can
Kaloi.
catch them. Alright, so I will have to clean it up because I won't remember. So we are not going to pursue these two fast moving away convoys. This we don't need as well. Alright, so we have this convoy, should be there. We are going to make sure that we catch them slightly ahead of them. Looks doable.
Tanks anblasen. 35 Meter. Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Netzpumpe einschalten.
Herr Kaloi.
anything in front of us to our port side. Let's check if there is anything behind us. Alright, we do not see a thing, so we continue, and then maybe we will do one more hydrophone check to update coordinates.
Auf 50 Meter. Raum besetzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kanoi.
Kurs setzen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
die Motoren wechseln.
Schraubengeräusche. Mittlerer Konvoi. Peilung.
Right in
0
front of
Grad.
us, which is good.
50 Meter.
Let's check where we are and where are they. They're coming
Schraubengeräusche.
from
Großer Konvoi.
Hier.
Peilung 205 Grad.
there, alright. So we will go there first and then
Kurs
turn
auf
to them.
diese Koordinaten setzen.
And that's it, we do not need to check anything else. We have updated information, so we should, like last time, get in front of them, let the warship pass, even decide where to engage,
45 Meter.
let the warship pass, and then quietly start attacking the freighters. We have 5 torpedoes, so hopefully we'll hit 5 different ships, because 7,000 should beat roughly 2 freighters.
Aktuelle
Maybe
Tiefe
pick the
25
correct
Meter.
one, so we are quite safe. Our discipline is low because we are already very tired, I mean the crew. We are doing countermeasures like cooking, we have very dishes and so on.
Auf diese
But this
Motoren
could
wechseln.
be quite challenging when we then engage the convoy, we will see. We could not give them rest because rest is 21 days and we currently have 28 or 29 days left until, or maybe 30 days until the campaign closes, so we have to be engaged. Then we definitely switch to, we will do one more mission for Atlantic Theater, and then when we will be switching to Type 7, we will definitely give crew the needed rest.
Blitzpumpe einschalten.
Herr Kanoi,
Alright,
wir
so now
haben
we are
unsere
going to
Position
engage
erreicht.
at night, which is probably a bit better than last time. Let's check visually, they should be already in front of us. Yeah, I see some smoke already on the horizon. Okay, but they are moving slightly left. Or not. No, okay. So we are right at the center of the convoy. We will focus there for now.
Kurs 184
Since it's a medium
Grad.
one, we do not expect to have a cruiser in the middle, like in the center of the convoy, like we had last time when we engaged a large one. But that's not looking bad. Look at what's the depth here? Can we hide if needed?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel
130 is
Meter.
most likely a bit too much, but maybe we'll find a slightly shallow spot nearby when needed. Somewhere on this line we'll engage them, and then we should return home and already close the campaign. Okay, so we are already invading the Western Europe.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Alarm! Konvoi in Sicht! Peilung! 5 Grad.
Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
So this is destroyer. We cannot pick this one up yet somehow. This is a freighter. So it's also not yet detectable. Another freighter. Okay, this is definitely destroyer. So I have like two leading and side covering destroyers. And then at least 3 freighters. Alright, so we will engage this one first. So destroyer covering the flanks. But I do not see any warship in the center for now, so we'll just go to this side first.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Engage what we can and turn and try to engage them as well. Maybe we'll just turn left, right if needed.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
Ja, Herr Kaloy, ich kümmere mich darum.
Visibility is not bad, so we should be able to see them, but if we submerge and go to quiet mode, they shouldn't hear us, especially when we hit the middle of the convoy, then we should be covered by the noise of other propellers from the fighters. So just we have to be careful about destroyers first. They are on the flank, so should be better than last time. There was a corvette in front of, like leading ship was a corvette.
Torpedo 1 gewartet.
Maybe we go this direction first.
Kurs 192 Grad.
And if he is still closer, or maybe this one, you can still fire at them from the side. They're also quite close. Alright, so let's go there. We
Kurs
tried the right side before,
1,
now we
2
change the
Grad.
check the left side. We only have one last thing to check is the depth. You see, this is the depth, expected depth on the area, so these are like 100 to 200. On this side we have the same, even below. So the right side, sorry, the left side now looks better. It's not as deep as the right side. Alright, decided. This is most likely hunt class, but we don't bother. This one we are not going to check it. So 2 destroyers, the rest are freighters. So if we would destroy, if we would sink destroyers, then we are free to submerge. If there are no other warships, we don't know about the one in the back. Maybe there are another 2 checking the rear, or at least one, because if there will be no other, we can submerge, use our deck gun with high explosive ammunition to bring them down other way. But I will not go this direction if not needed. Alright, so we'll attack the left side. We have 2 up to 3 ships to sink. We should be safe. Just don't get charges on us destroyers. Maybe they will not even spot us like we managed last time. We were completely hidden until we submerged. Tried to help U-47 crew, which was sank. Alright. Getting closer. We do not know the speed of this convoy. It was not reported by any friendly U-boat, so we have to calculate ourselves when we get closer. But for the sake of safety and the plan, we will submerge now and keep it quiet until we reach the convoy.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Schleichfahrt.
Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Kreiselkompass ausschalten. Auf Blaulicht schalten.
Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 3, 6 Meter. Herr Kaloin, wir
Bist du
sind
much?
auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Kurs 141 Grad.
Ja, Herr Kaloin, ich kümmere mich darum. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
As you can see, I'm using a different configuration than standard. I have my lead officer and command station with up to 3 extra sailors. So let's check that. This will bring all tasks on ships are done 15% faster than before. It's not saying for the third sailor, but it's like 5% faster for one additional, 10 for two, so I assume 15 for three. Then I have one of the radio guys on a torpedo computer because they are capable of operating it. The other is on the radio. We will maybe switch him to hydrophone later on, we will see. Our torpedo mechanic switches between improving our depth controls to not reveal ourselves from like surface perspective and switching to loading and maintaining torpedoes. When he's maintaining torpedoes, our lead engineer will switch from the motor controls to depth controls to help us not detect it on the surface by any ships, not just the warships, because even the freighter can see us if we are popping up of the water. And I'm currently on the periscope. I don't need any additional sailors because this is not needed if I'm doing it manually anyway. It would help if we will be on the lower settings, realism settings, or if this will be like all automated, so I can just assign 2 more sailors to him and he will calculate the torpedo course faster, but manual mode is not needed for with that. We have only 6 available on our Type 2D. I think the bigger one has 8 or 10, I don't remember, so we have 6 currently and we will just share them between them. 3, 1 and 2 for now. If we are detected, then for sure he will be not maintaining torpedoes anymore, so we will assign 1 more to the engine so he can have faster reaction, because this is also helping currently like with energy consumption, but also with how fast the engine guys change the gears. Alright. And assigning the mechanic also to depth control is also helping to stabilize the U-boat, so we have a easier reading and easier torpedo calculation, even though we are using T5, which are self-guided, so they should follow the closest loudest propeller sound and just target it directly. Sometimes you never know what you hit. Alright, so this destroyer is facing us to our starboard side, almost flat, but he's quite far away, so he should not be able to detect us even by random ping from SDIC, from sonar. And he is technically almost like in front of us, so we are quite slim when looking from this ship at us, so we are hiding our presence by just directing our U-boat directly to the enemy warship. So this should help us stay undetected. And also we reduce speed, we reduced all the noises. Everything is switched off. So we are ready to engage as soon as we reach them. Torpedo distance is around 6.5 kilometers. I don't remember what type of the freighter was this one. Let's assume it's a basic Bell type. And current distance looks like we are around, I don't know, around there. 5 kilometers, maybe more.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 5, 5, 4.
I will gently use some time compression to get there faster, but hopefully I do not have like best experience using time compression when enemy warships are nearby. Do we have the reading on this one? Probably yes, 55. 54. Okay, there is another destroyer in the back, so we cannot engage destroyers and then use surface, I mean the deck gun on surface. Because there are probably 2 more at the back, so we will be facing 4 destroyers soon, as soon as we start engaging the ships. But as I said, our tactic is to hide on the bottom as soon as we can, or as soon as we need it, I mean. As you can see, it's almost directly in front of us, so we should be fine. Let me slightly adjust. So let me adjust it directly to it.
Kurs 163 Grad.
We are probably too far already. I realize that this is already we'll switch there.
188 Grad.
These two are also close. So we go back to the center, hopefully the guy on the side will notice us. As I said, it's probably Hunt class. But do we see... Okay, currently we see 2 of them. Probably this one at 0. 357 is destroyer, so maybe this one. This should be as well, 15. 14, yeah. So we have 4 of them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 freighters. 6, 7, 8 maybe. Alright, so we are getting into position. We'll try to fire 1 torpedo soon, but if I fire 1 T5, it will most likely be guided to this guy. And then the angle is wrong, so we will most likely have a dot. Yeah, this is EF or whatever. Just check. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Kurs 213 Grad. Kurs 244 Grad.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern. Torpedorohr 1 gewartet.
Horchraum besetzen. Funkraum besetzen.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet. Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant.
This one is definitely Bell. Let's calculate speed. And then we will know the speed of the whole convoy. Very slow, after 5 to 6, maybe 7, but it's quite slow. Seven, alright.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerfahrt 7 Knoten.
So we'll fire one at him.
Torpedo, Rohr 3, gewartet.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 7, 5. Bug rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung
As I
1,
said, the measurement
2,
is
1,
only
4 Meter.
rough. We don't have a
Rohr
precise
1
measurement because
bewässern.
torpedoes are anyway changing
Rohr 1
course
bewässert.
on their own. Just wait for the computer, torpedo calculator, and then we can just fire one. Hopefully we hit either this one or the one behind us. And there will be no miss, or I mean the torpedo will not fail. Because we could miss on the first run, but still the torpedo can turn and guide itself back or to another target.
Los!
Herr Kapitän. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
We most likely will hit this one. Empire Explorer. So this is another one, this is this one. Speed is the same, 7.
Aktualisieren.
Angle on bow, we are somewhere there.
Gegnerfahrt 7 Knoten. Gegnerlage 5, 3. Bug links.
Yeah, this one is much closer, so yeah.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 6, 0, 0 Meter.
Most likely torpedo will turn and fire at this one or target itself to that one. We will lower our periscope to get invisible, less visible.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag. Zerstörer! 320 Grad. 30 Sekunden. Zerstörer! 290 Grad.
If we hit our intended target, then we have to turn to
20
this one.
Sekunden.
And I do not want to fire two at the same time until they evacuate the ship, because most of the
10
time
Sekunden bis Einschlag.
the crew is still on the board, they are still trying to continue. And then in this case torpedo could be guided
Fehlschuss.
like twice to the same target like we did last time. So we missed the target. I currently do not know where the torpedo is. But anyway, we'll turn this
90
way
Grad
and slightly
Backbord.
backward to keep this one at our aim if needed. We could even destroy her if our torpedo decides to. We'll see. So it's definitely close now.
Rohr 1 geladen.
E-Motoren besetzen.
Alright, we hit something. Trying to have but we will continue
Zerstörer.
firing at this one.
60 Grad. Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 6 Knoten. Winkel 7, 3 links. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 3, 1, 4 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los!
Wer kann Verstanden, Kommandant.
30 Sekunden. Sekunden. Zehn Sekunden bis Einschlag. Feindliches Schiff getroffen.
Nice.
Schwere Schäden.
Now we target our original one, so let's turn right.
90 Grad. Steuerbord.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
We'll try to use also some higher speed. We are in the middle of the convoy, so we should be covered. I'm not sure exactly for how long or for how far, but we should be still covered a bit. Expected speed is reduced because they are trying now to maneuver because of torpedoes are around, U-boat is around.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Lage 9-2. Bug rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 8, 7, 9 Meter. Rohr 2 bewässern. 90 Grad. Steuerbord.
So as I said, we'll try to wait until the other boat behind us will evacuate, not to hit it twice, like we unfortunately did last time.
Aktualisieren. Lage 9-1. Rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 907 Meter. Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Alright, so now we can fire the other one.
Rohr 1 geladen.
Los! Ja! Sie gehen unter.
Perfekt. Einer weniger.
So we have one kill already.
90 Grad. Backbord.
So it was somewhere there. We'll stay in the radio silence until this is done. This is Explorer class again.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag. Aktualisieren. Winkel 7-1. Bug rechts. 30 Sekunden. Entfernung zum Ziel 1-6-2. 2 Meter. E-Motoren besetzen. 20 Sekunden. Zehn Sekunden bis Einschlag. Treffer!
Alright, so we hit another one, so we are already almost finished with the mission. We wait until they evacuate and then we fire again on this one, on this Empire Simba. Empire Osborne. Again, Empire Explorer class.
Aktualisieren. Winkel 3, 3. Bug rechts. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 8, 4, 8 Meter. Alle Maschinen stopp. Kurs 288 Grad.
Honestly, they're already firing flare, so it means that the visibility for them is really low. It's like nighttime already.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 5, 7 Meter.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 7, 9. Bug rechts. Entfernung zum Ziel 9, 6, 3 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Los! Tauchen auf
Alright, we die.
15 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
90 Grad. Steuerbord. Schneller, schneller!
25 Meter.
Tauchen auf 15 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 15 Meter.
Okay, so there is like between Simba and Fearless. There's a destroyer. Oops. Now we lost Simba because I misclicked. Probably, we hit probably Osborne. Let me just double check.
Auf Seerohrtiefe. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Meter.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
No. We probably
Die
hit that one.
Besatzung evakuiert das
So we
Schiff.
will fire now at Osborne from this perspective.
Schussunterlagen
Too
aktualisieren.
close, but we will give it some time to
Ziel 1, 7,
move
3
forward.
Meter.
Ja.
Hüllenbruch. Sie sinken.
Alright, so we
Rohr
sank
3 bewässern.
that guy. Gulliver. We were not even aiming at it. For T5 this should be easy target still.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 6, 7 Meter. 30 Sekunden. 20 Sekunden. Los! Zehn Sekunden bis Einschlag. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung. Fehlschuss. Feindliches Schiff getroffen. Schwere Schäden.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 6, 1 Meter.
6-1, so
Besatzung
this is too
evakuiert das
much.
Schiff.
We should return to where we came
Kurs
from.
setzen. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Auf maximal
So we
sichere
just
Tiefe
wait
gehen.
there until
Auf
we send
Seerohrtiefe.
all the messages. And now since we have no more torpedoes, we don't need him.
besetzen.
We don't need these two
Geh
guys.
runter.
So
Ich
we can
benötige
change
hier
that.
etwas Unterstützung. Verstanden. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Kommandant.
Alright, so 3 already kills to be reported. And the one in front will probably sink soon. You're the closest one for now.
Schraubengeräusche, großer Konvoi. 0 Grad, 145 Grad.
So this kill is not yet counted probably.
Schraubengeräusche.
And the one in
großer
front
Konvoi. 0 Grad,
Telegramm gesendet.
should sink anytime soon.
Sinkendes Wrack, 135 Grad.
We will mark at this point as like the interception point, and then we can return back to collect survivors if needed. And I'm trying to just find more shallow water which we can dive to bottom and wait until enemy warships pass by. Alright, so somewhere. I think it was 130 or something when we started. Let's double check.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. 0 Grad. 25 Grad.
Right, so we have to wait until we'll sink. We'll sink and then we report them and dive. Good spot to hide.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel. 1, 5, 9 Meter.
I think type 7 goes to maybe 200 or 150, but this one only like 120, so we need to find a better situation for us. I would even try to leave the convoy completely, like go different direction, but we could be detected and then we'll have a real problem to hide. So currently, since we are in the middle of convoy still moving, we are more likely hiding our noises on our propeller. So this is a bit dangerous. Hopefully they are just turning. They haven't seen us yet. So these are going down soon. And this guy hopefully will sink, because if not, then we have a problem, because the warships will then guard it and we will not be able to surface later and pick up survivors. They are still not evacuated, so they can still spot us. I was still trying to hide our walls. They are still there on the deck. So Empire Sky is our biggest link now. Alright, that's too close. From sound perspective we are fine, because of this main engine there. But we will submerge a tiny bit more.
Tauchen auf.
10 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
As you can see, we are very close to this ship. We directly see. Okay, so their propeller is already stopped, so they are not making any noise. Maybe just the creaking of the metal is covering us.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
We have to wait until they evacuate and then we can slightly pop our heads out.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 4, 6 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 140 Meter. Auf maximal sichere Tiefe gehen.
Okay, let's go down. So we are
Aktuelle Tiefe
still detectable
15
quite
Meter.
easily.
Meter. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Meter.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von S-Dick geortet.
That's first ping, maybe not yet fully.
75 Meter.
If it will get repeated, then we have really a problem with 4 destroyers on us. We could easily die in such a depth as here. But it was just one ping for now.
90 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 6, 2 Meter.
Alright, so we are not on the right spot yet. We'll try to find more shallow water. 120 would be perfect, so we'll need
Aktuelle
like
Tiefe
30 more meters.
95 Meter.
25, 30 more meters max. Not 60.
Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 60 Meter.
Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 8 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 7 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 1 Meter.
So roughly 140, which is a bit better.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 5, 1 Meter.
We are still undetected, which is perfect situation for us. We are technically going the same direction as convoy, which I'm not sure if it's a right decision, but we are at least covered by their noise. So let's continue and we'll just get rid of all the warships around. They are currently around one in front, one in back. Fearless is to the left.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel. 4 Meter.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Tauchen auf 130 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 100 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 7 Meter.
Probably
115 Meter.
still below our limit with the bottom of the sea here. As soon as we get this status update that we are already in the critical depth, then we will have to... Yeah, that's not for us.
Auf maximal sichere Tiefe gehen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 130 Meter.
You already see the bottom, but it's already too dangerous. So maybe just few meters in front of us will be more safe.
...120 Meter. ...105 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 95 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 45 Meter.
90 Meter.
But for now we are managing quite well. We are not even
Aktuelle
detected.
Tiefe 95
Hopefully
Meter.
it will remain this way. They're just searching for us, one in front, one to the right, one back, and one to the left, slightly back. Or no, all three of them are to the right. One in front, one next, directly to us,
90 Meter.
and then two almost behind us to the right. They're circling and searching around.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 45 Meter.
Tauchen auf 120 Meter.
Meter.
They are still searching and firing flares. I want to check if 120 is already dangerous or if it will stay safe.
Meter.
Because then we have to find maximum 115, 120. Alright, so 120 seems to be alright. We
125
already
Meter.
see bottom, but we are not yet able to land. But we are very close to it, which should help us even with the SD now.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
120 Meter.
Alright, no more flares, so maybe they stopped searching for us.
125 Meter.
But we do not see as we saw before. Alright, so we have to rely just on the
6
measurements.
Meter. 120 Meter.
Alright, so we are 6 meters above the surface. I mean above the bottom of the sea.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 3 Meter.
Alright, let's try.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Tauchen auf 130 Meter.
We will get the warning, then we have to go to 120 back, but if not, maybe we just land and wait. 3 meters is not much to dive. Yeah, now we already landed, and we do not have a warning, so we will stay here and let the destroyers disperse.
Alarm beenden.
So we will will get crew rested as much as they can in this not so easy situation. The stress level is already at 44, but we are not detected. There is only they are tired. The current depth is a problem for sure. It's dangerous, and also the food wasn't prepared for a while, but we are not like hunted or something, not yet spotted, so this helps discipline to stay higher. Now it's still 99, and then it also stays at 44 because the discipline is minus 50%, so it's only like +7 a minute. Still high because of that, but we should be safe here as long as they will not find us directly. Maybe if they will go directly above us, they can distinguish that we are not part of the ocean floor or sea floor, but until then we are technically safe. We are not far from the interception point, so the ships which we sank should be around here. We could technically come back. So we have destroyer. No, this is... So this one is Empire Voice. This is normal freighter. Envoy we I think hit. Not sure. Simba is already wrecked. Fearless. Okay, so there is one guarding Empire Envoy, so we cannot go back because Fearless guards Envoy. Foresight most likely as well. And this one is already moving away. And this one most likely as well. So from look of it, we won't be able to do anything with the wreckages we caused. So we will quietly just leave. The mission is success. We have completed the Norwegian campaign.
Kurs setzen.
We just leave. That would be, in the current situation, most likely the
Auf
best
maximal sichere Tiefe gehen.
outcome we can do. Okay, so let's mark our position if we will ever have to come back. This will be our landing point. And then we just
Kleine
leave.
Fahrt voraus.
Hopefully no one will notice.
Meter.
So Envoy we hit, but it wasn't counted because it's not yet
95 Meter.
sunken, or I don't know. And then it's guarded, so we have no spare torpedoes to kill destroyer, which is...
Geräusche direkt über uns.
Alright, so this...
Keine Panik.
Wir wurden
Konzentriert euch
entdeckt.
auf eure Aufgaben.
Wasserbomben. Sehr nah.
Alarm auf Gefechtsstation.
Alright, there are already depth charges. We will have to, for now, avoid them.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Sinkendes Wrack. 110 Grad.
90 Meter.
Schleichfahrt beenden.
Meter.
Because of depth charges, they are technically blind now. They cannot hear us at all.
55 Meter.
So I just want to see if we can avoid them. But there are 4 destroyers, which would be a massive amount of charges.
35 Meter.
Apparently there is one behind. not see because there are, or we do not hear because there are also
Aktuelle
these
Tiefe 15
charges
Meter.
around us.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Alright, so he spotted us, he was just
Handelsschiff!
right above
100
us.
Grad!
Alright, so there are two not sunken ships. This is Empire and Empire Osborne. Okay, so we hit it from behind, but it didn't. Oh, it wasn't enough. Alright.
Zerstörer! 245 Grad!
So now we have to maneuver around them. Whew, and try to not get hit.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1,49 Meter. Wir wurden entdeckt.
Zeit, unseren Mut zu testen, Männer! Sinkendes Wrack! 55 Grad!
So Foresight looks like dropped already some charges on us. So he could technically follow us closer and we could disarm it if we are lucky enough. Nevertheless, even if we are not going already weakened ship, Osborne and Sky, the mission is already successful, so we just have to get to the port in one piece and most importantly the complete crew, because I do not want to lose any person at all.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Fine, that's completely fine for now.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1,44 Meter.
As I said, we have no active countermeasures. We only can use bottom of the sea as our passive one. Alright, so he will try to engage us one more. And if we are lucky, then the charges will be already spent. I don't know how many rounds this type of destroyer has. This is most likely with these hooks at the end, EF class. So we do not have info about how many charges they have, but already one batch was dropped on us. This is another same class, EF class. That's another one because I do not see the hooks. Alright, so only one which we are currently facing is this one. Hopefully they do not have hedgehogs yet, because if they have hedgehogs then we are not going to make it. They are approaching super fast. So we'll turn to our port side. Quite soon from now. Because he's coming from the port side, he's not there behind us. So switching directly to port could help us to avoid it. So let's do it now.
90 Grad.
Hopefully it's
Backbord.
not yet too late.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
they're already
Wasserbomben,
dropping
sehr nah.
charges. Hopefully they drop all they have. Alright, so we did manage to avoid it. We go a bit further away and then we slow down to let it drop charges
Herr
as much
Kaloi,
as they
wir
can.
wurden von Estik geortet.
Hopefully everything they have.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
And we also turn back to our starboard
90 Grad.
original
Steuerbord. Wird
course.
erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Okay, so I want to see what's on top, but I currently not sure if this is a radar or what kind of equipment is this section on top. There are these two in the front. Not sure what this is. Maybe some, I don't know, no clue. Searchlight. And the deck guns, the two deck guns to the back, alright. So quite dangerous if we will have to surface. Hopefully not. Alright, so but they are not dropping any more charges, which is... Now, I don't know if it's good or bad. If they already spent all, or if they are just ignoring us because we are further away. Alright, so there is another one coming in from our starboard side. No, this is
Herr Kaloin,
port
wir
side.
wurden entdeckt.
Das wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben.
Good. So they will try to go in front of us. Hopefully we can avoid being impacted or damaged, I mean. The one there seems to be just stationary and guarding these three merchants. If maybe another U-boat will come to the same spot as we already radioed that there is a convoy. This freighter moves directly away. I don't know what's there. Another destroyer, alright, so maybe there are two at us, two more. Alright, so he's right in front of us, we are moving slowly at it. So let's see if they can drop any more charges. I will speed up a bit
Schneller,
to
schneller!
provoke them. You can quickly reverse if needed. But maybe they do not have more at all. It's too dangerous.
Äußerste Kraft zurück.
Alright, so we are most likely safe from this foresight already.
Äußerste Kraft voraus.
Just have to discharge the one there and the one behind it. And if we are lucky, they have no more charges, so we can just dive. And they will cancel the search because they have no other means to destroy us. But we have to also care about our air. We have filters in the ventilation system, if I'm not mistaken, fully loaded. So we could have one like 200% altogether, I hope.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 7, 1 Meter.
Deeper and deeper. This looks like a Black Swan class, so let's try to recognize it. We still do not know the name.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Wir wissen, wie es geht. Drehen wir den Spieß gegen diese Jäger um. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 7, 1 Meter.
If we would have bigger class U-boat with more torpedoes, I would still engage them, but Type 2D is Type 2D.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 6, 1 Meter.
So this is technically the first time that we are detected in the combat operations on our, I don't know, 9th mission or 10th mission. Let me double check the journal. Mission 7, okay, there's already 17 mission. Not bad at all. So either they do not know where we are, or they decided not to engage anymore. We will see later on, or soon enough. Not sure about Fearless, if he's engaging us or if we are just moving and he's still guarding them, because the light is not clear for me what does this exactly mean on their side, but we'll continue our escape.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 5, 4 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 5, 6 Meter.
So Fearless is not at us, at least at the moment. And the Black Swan class is searching for us. And only one which is most likely at us is the Foresight, which most likely have no more charges. Not as bad as we initially thought. And there is one more at the end, or at the back. We will see if they're really fast. Like 30 knots, we have 7, so they will be on us at no time if they decide, or if they will spot us and really decide to engage. Crew is tired, but not as much. I mean, the officers, the crew itself is already like almost fully tired. Alright, so they are trying another approach.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estek geortet.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 5, 4 Meter.
And again, he comes from port side, so we'll switch to port side as well.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 4,
90
4
Grad.
Meter.
Backbord. Natürlich, Herr Kaloin.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estek geortet.
90 Grad. Steuerbord. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Kleine Fahrt voraus. Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 4, 9 Meter.
So Foresight does not have any more charges, which is good.
Schneller, schneller, schneller! Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 6, 6 Meter.
Herr
Zeit, unseren
Kaloy,
Mut zu
feindliche
testen,
Schiffe
Männer.
geben Alarm. Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estik geortet.
Alright, so now he comes from starboard side, so we will switch there.
»90 Grad. Steuerbord. Bestätige.
We barely managed this one.
»90 Grad. Backbord. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.« Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 4, 6 Meter.
Auf Blaulicht schalten. Sinkendes Wrack. 125 Grad.
So alright, it looks like we only have to deal with this foresight, which already is empty. They have no means to handle U-boat anymore, unless we are not going to suffocate. That's why I switched to blue
Wir
light
wurden von
to
Estik
conserve
geortet.
the quality of air for longer.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr
It's even
Kaloy.
deeper.
Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloy. Die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1, 6, 3 Meter.
Alright, we
Herr
are
Kaloy,
almost
wir wurden von
certain
Estik geortet.
that other destroyers are not following. I will dive to the safe depth, slow down, stay silent, and maybe they will just abandon the search because they have no means to handle submerged U-boat anymore. Let's try.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Auf maximal sichere Tiefe. Alarm beenden.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
And we will try to find a spot to land.
25 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 45 Meter.
Kurs setzen.
Wagengeräusche direkt über uns.
65 Meter.
Let's see if they were not just hiding charges for a clear kill.
Herr Kaloy, wir wurden von Estig geortet.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 90 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 60 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 90 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
They are like away from us. Yeah, we hear them behind, but further away.
95 Meter.
Maybe they decided to finally abandon the hunt because of no more dead charges. Yeah. We'll see. Both our radio guys are currently resting, so we will have to... I will have to send one of them because we are completely blind now.
Horchraum besetzen.
Right, so there is still one destroyer close to us. And one freighter, okay, that's good.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 2 Meter.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1 Meter.
So currently we lost destroyer from the readings. Maybe it's because of it's behind us in our blind spot, or maybe it's just far away now. So I will continue a bit more and then we check by periscope. So even the freighter is now gone from the list. Alright, we wait until 1 o'clock and then we check.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Aktuelle Tiefe 55 Meter.
20 Meter.
Herr Kaloy, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
These three, by the type of the smoke, are leaving, most likely, behind us. Alright, so we survive one more
Tanks anblasen.
close contact with the destroyer, which is
5 Meter.
perfect.
Schleichfahrt beenden.
Kreiselkompass einschalten. Elektrokompressor einschalten. Lenzpumpe einschalten. Auf
Funktelegramm
Dieselmotoren
gesendet.
wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Alright, so these are the ships which we damaged but did not finish, and if there are no destroyers inside, then we can just come back and finish them off. That won't be a bad idea. Not sure where the destroyers went. There were 3 of them. Okay, 4. 3 went away already, but the 4th one we just trying to engage us. I don't know what happened with this one. We have to see. But I will change course already to go to engage the ships again. Why not? If we are not that far away.
Kurs 288 Grad.
Only point is if we will see this destroyer, then we will have to reconsider. We just barely escaped it. Right. That's quite fun. There is one which was not hit at all and 2 which were already torpedoed. So we will start with the one which was not hit. And then we can finish all of them for free. No one is quitting anymore. Perfect.
Handelsschiff, 5
So
Grad.
these 2 we already hit, so we will
Handelsschiff,
go for the
direkt
one there.
voraus. Handelsschiff, direkt
Kurs
voraus.
286 Grad.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
They will raise alarm, maybe they will call destroyers in. But yeah, they are fast, so they can appear from anywhere. But let's do that.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Alright, so what was the name of the last one?
Handelsschiff. Direkt voraus.
Currently do not know.
Handelsschiff.
One of
5
them
Grad.
was...
Handelsschiff.
This
10
was
Grad.
Osborne. This was Sky. So he has to fire at the one which was by other name.
Herr Kapitän?
Envoy. Okay, so Envoy is our first target. Sky second and Osborne third. Okay, we know it's Osborne. Perfect. So Envoy.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Auf dieses Schiff zielen.
Herr Kaloin, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit. Herr Kaloin, wir wurden entdeckt.
Keine Panik. Konzentriert euch auf eure Aufgaben. Wir wissen, wie es geht. Drehen wir den Spieß gegen diese Jäger um. Kurs 272 Grad.
Alright, I will take care of this one myself. We'll try to cause fire.
Kurs 310 Grad. Alle Maschinen stopp! Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als die Messung ist nicht präzise genug.
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Tiefe unter Kiel 1,2 Ich benötige hier etwas
Alright, so we spent half ammo already. And we didn't close the fire yet. Oh, finally. Alright. Hopefully they are not firefighters like we already made one crew. They were like crew of firefighters and they put out, I don't know, 7 or 8 different fires already. This one is not yet down. Anyway, we keep it there. There is a big hole, it's already getting water in. Come back to it later. Now we switch to this one.
Kurs 1, 9 Grad.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
And we ask our
Kapitän?
torpedo mechanic
Bestätige.
to load fully the flag gun again.
Folgen Sie mir.
Alright, so he will aim at
Ja.
Empire Sky
Auf
now.
dieses Schiff zielen! Auf dieses Schiff zielen! Auf dieses Schiff zielen!
And also to Empire
Ja.
Osborne.
Auf dieses Schiff zielen!
So he will have already points for assistance.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache!
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Ruder mittschiffs!
This we already hit with T5 torpedo, but unfortunately it survived the attack. So let's finish it off. And this one is most likely just like blocked or not moving because of the friendly ships in front of it, so they remained. That's why we were able to intercept it as well.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
are trying to cause fire to bring the ship down faster. We are using hydrophone ammunition, but it's still quite slow process with just machine gun against a big merchant ship. This is how it looks like in third person view. Alright, so let's leave it to it and let's continue with this one.
Kurs 306 Grad.
I can come back to both of these.
Bruder Mitschiffs!
Alright, our captain is not a gunner, so we have to come closer.
Kleine Fahrt voraus! Halbe Fahrt voraus! Kleine Fahrt voraus! Alle Maschinen, stopp!
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloy?
Kleine Fahrt zurück. Kurs 6 Grad. Kurs 251 Grad.
Herr Kaloy?
Ruder mittschiffs! Grad. Steuerbord! 90 Grad. Backbord! 90 Grad. Backbord!
Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff!
Alright, so one is probably already sinking, but not Osborne. One of these two. This one, sky is already abundant. Perfect, so we can continue with just the last two remaining.
Kurs 150 Grad.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Auf dieses Schiff zielen!
Alright.
Ja.
Auf dieses Schiff zielen!
Kaloy. Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Bestätige.
Alle Maschinen, stopp! Kleine Fahrt voraus! »90 Grad, Steuerbord!«
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Kurs 319 Grad. Kurs 343 Grad. Kurs 307 Grad. Ruder mittschiffs! Auf Alarm beenden! Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert, Männer. Wir schaffen das!
Bereit. Das könnte hart werden. Ich hoffe,
alle 90 Grad. Steuerbord! AK voraus. 90 Grad. Steuerbord! Kurs 149 Grad. Kurs 1,5,2 Grad. Alle Maschinen stopp!
Alright, is it this one or is it the other one? Probably the other one. Yeah. Alright, so a couple of more shots and then we are spent. Last 18.
Halbe Fahrt zurück! Grad. Steuerbord! Kurs 3,2,0 Grad.
Sun is almost sunk, almost completely submerged, so should be anytime soon.
Halbe Fahrt voraus! Kurs 3,2 Grad.
85 Grad.
We already have 2 new survivors, captives, captain and his engineer from Osborne. And now let's go to Envoy.
Kurs 139 Grad.
Yeah, it takes forever until the ships are really finished. We hit them with torpedo, we hit them with combined 6,000 rounds of high explosive ammo, but there are still floating like nothing.
Sie gehen unter.
Let's go back to Osborne to pick up if there are any leftovers.
Kurs
To them.
308 Grad.
Funktelegramm gesendet. Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff.
Alright, so Envoy already evacuates. Medkit replacement parts, do we need any? Nope.
Kurs 130 Grad. Kurs setzen.
There's already another wreckage round, which we did before with just torpedoes, and there is one more there. Maybe this is Osborne. Let's check there, and then we come back.
Sinkendes Wrack. Direkt voraus.
Alright.
Kurs setzen. »90 Grad. Steuerbord. Kurs setzen.
Herr Galoin, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Kurs setzen!
Alright, so it seems envoy sank. You just have to deal with the... what was it? Sky.
Hüllenbruch, Sie sinken. Funktelegramm gesendet.
So we gave every survivor lifeboat some supplies, instruction to the nearest shore. These are just civilians, so we have to care about them. And now we're just going to wait until envoy, sky is sunken.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Just 4 o'clock in the morning and there is already sunrise before 4 in May.
Sie gehen unter.
Finally, after I don't know how many hours. They were hit by torpedo. We spent a lot of rounds on them. And finally they sank.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
And we have to wait for the wreckage check to really let it sink a bit more. It's full of water, but still not going down. I just want to see what they were carrying. If it was valuable, then we have quite luck, but if not, then we just leave. But for now, there is no wreckage for this one. It's just wreckage from the envoy, which was right to it. It's 6 o'clock already. I don't know how many hours. I don't know, 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. They are already refusing to sink fully. We hit it with torpedo, we didn't hide, then we quietly left away. We were dealing with destroyer running around, then we waited, came back. I don't know, it's maybe close to 20 hours already. Ah, come on.
Wenn sich die Sonne neigt, der feuchte Nebel steigt, mein Tagwerk ist getan, mein Tag
I give
ist
up.
getan.
90 Grad. Steuerbord! Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Alright, Felix has a new skill unlocked. So we will give him medical coordinator as well. We'll see. If it was a good decision or not. Yeah, like I'm going down. Hello. Hello. Alright, so at least it's counted. Yes. Sunken. It was supposed to be a quick one, but we spent a lot of time dealing with the convoy. Well, alright, we finished the last. There is a situation on board.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Alright, so maybe some champagne. Yep. Nice one. We keep this one. We sold already 2 of them, but we keep this one for future needs.
Halbe Fahrt voraus!
Eines unserer U-Boote hat soeben ein mögliches Ziel innerhalb unserer Reichweite gemeldet.
Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Kurs setzen! Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin. Kurs setzen!
Herr Kaloin, wir befinden uns in flachen Gewässern.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Right, again, no orchestra. But again, just a simple mission to patrol the sector and sink 7,000 tons, which we achieved. I think we did a lot more because of these 3 more merchants. We finished off with the machine gun. Almost we did not, but it was just 6,000 rounds were just enough.
Kurs setzen!
Yeah, so he contributed with a machine gun to sink all of 3 of them. As well as captain. Alright. So we have now unlocked the special skill set for our engineers, if I'm not mistaken. So we sank 6 freighters, combined 24,000 tons. Instead of 7, which was required, which is really good. Alright, but that's it for today. We will continue most likely tomorrow. Okay, not. We are not yet ready. We still have to do 3 more Okay, 3 more objectives for getting the full campaign. Alright, and it's already 14th of May. So we'll need... We have less than a month to finish 3 more missions, which is going to be challenging. This one was 6 days, so a week. Now I have 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 3 missions. Very, very honest. I was like hoping that we can get our crew a rest, because we are down with the discipline a lot. It looks like we can't, so we'll just reload and continue with the Norwegian campaign tomorrow. Alright, so we are not yet on this Torpedo Crisis veteran. Alright. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. We'll continue for the whole war. Currently Germany only got half of Poland, parts of Slovakia, Czechia, and now they are attacking, or Germany is now attacking Western Europe, Norway in the same time. And we are already participating in the Atlantic theater operations, which we already did 2. And if we do the third one, which we can't do right now because of Norwegian time pressure, then we will unlock a new, bigger boat for us. Alright, thanks.